Hello and welcome back to my channel, Everything Shay B. Today I'm going to tell you guys how I became a hoarder and show you how my God, I can't talk. Show you how I would organize things and get rid of them and everything else. So, of course, as you can see behind me, it's all kind of shit. Miscellaneous shit, mostly papers, bills, paperwork, books, coloring books, binders, whatever the case may be, it's all there. So let me tell you how I became a hoarder. So a few years ago, it started when I started keeping mail around and it just accumulated. And my mom always told me and bought me a shredder. She told me to use it. I never really did. I would look at the bill and, place it somewhere and leave it there. And then I would just continuously do that. So then it became a pile. And then one pile led up to a bag and then another bag and so forth and so on. And then like miscellaneous stuff. Of course, my oldest son had stuff all around his room, or toys, or whatever the case may be, pencils, pens, markers, crowns, erasers, whatever. And, of course, that accumulated as well. And then, of course, when I had my twins, they did the same thing. And they do the same thing now. My son is 14, the twins are 6. So, as you can see, as life goes on, I have... just ended up cleaning out their room and bringing their stuff to mine, or, it's my own stuff. However, before I moved here, I had, I would say, 9 bags full of stuff that I had to go through, shred, recycle, put up, you know what I'm saying, and then miscellaneous stuff. And I would say I did 6 bags and was down to 3. And then I brought it here. So I only had 3 bags left to go through, shred, get rid of, whatever the case may be. And then I think I got rid of 1. And then I started accumulating again. So with that being said, today I'm going to show you the process of how to basically spring clean during this pandemic, and show you how I organize and whatever the case may be. So let's get started. I'ma just, of course, go through the stuff. As I'm going through the stuff, I'm going to, of course, have a pile of the stuff that I'm going to keep, stuff that I'm going to shred, and stuff that I'm going to get rid of and put in the recycling bin. However, the miscellaneous stuff I will pick up in the process, but I'll just put that in a bag and to the side because that's a whole nother video and I'm not doing both today. So I will do the papers and all that and then separate the stuff. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Half of this stuff I don't need and probably haven't needed. My mom said, why don't you just let me take it to a place where they just burn it and you pay for it, and that way you don't have to go through it and shred it and whatever the case may be. However, I insisted on keeping my stuff because there were things that were in here that I wanted to keep. And she was like, well, if you haven't used it in a year, then what are you going to keep it for? Which makes perfectly total sense, right? So, excuse my words, I'm like tongue-tied and it's hot and it's just all kind of stuff going on. My kids are here, so they're making noise in the background. It's just a lot going on. So anyways, I've tried to do this video several times. However, I didn't because, I don't know, it just wasn't the right time, or my kids were here, or whatever the case may be. But anyways, yeah. So, birthday cards I've kept during the years. I don't know. I feel like I should get rid of them. I feel like I just want to get rid of everything. Like if it's not important and I don't need it, and I haven't needed it for what 6 months to a year, it needs to go. Like period. There's no space for it. There's no room. However, I do have, excuse the noise. I do have folders that are actually made. My mom made them before. She's so organized and clean. Now, mind you, don't get it twisted. I used to be organized and clean. And it's just like once you have a kid, it's like you can kind of balance it. And then when you have more than one kid and 3 kids, like it's just like it's all bad after that. So anyways, you know, your life is hectic. Stuff is here, it's there, they have stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to keep their room clean, help them, whatever the case may be, regardless of the fact. And this is what it is. It ends up being this. But anyways, I have some folders already labeled, and I'm trying to pull them out. I have a lot of folders already labeled. Vanilla envelopes. You could use a red one. The basic, you know, manila folder, yellow, whatever you want to call it. And then you just label them up here. This one says property management, Union Bank, you know, whatever the case may be, Dish, whatever company it is. And then I also have a little filing cabinet. But it's only a 2-drawer and it doesn't have a key lock, which I want one, because nobody should ever be in your business and know your financial business and see your financial papers. That's your private information, is what my mom always told me. So I will, once I get all this stuff organized and, you know, put up, I will put everything in folders and put my folders inside of the filing cabinets. Eventually I'll get a new one that's bigger and that has a lock key, and that's that. So like I said, I do have folders already. I probably won't be putting nothing into folders because I need to, you know, get this straightened. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of how you can organize and put your information in these folders. That way you can keep track of all your stuff and you'll know where to find it. So I'm gonna set that right there, and I'm gonna just basically go through this stuff. I have receipts. Like I just keep everything. It's ridiculous. Like it's just ridiculous. Like I never been a hoarder, like, ever before this. It just started with, you know, like I said, bills, and it just accumulated. But I've been very clean and organized my whole life. And, you know, don't, ladies that have kids, don't get down on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tend to beat myself up about things, and it's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, your kids' room being dirty, them having, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? Them having snacks and the wrappers everywhere, Capri Suns, chips, candy wrappers. You know, it's always mixed in with pencils and pens and markers and paper and crayon. I could show you their room right now, and 1 minute it's clean and the next minute it's right back to the same old thing. So anyways, and this is just on the floor because I ended up dumping everything on the floor because I'm like, I'm tired of it being in the bag. I really got to go through it. So that's why it's on the floor. But it was in bags, believe me. I wouldn't be sitting around like this for nothing. But anyway, just don't beat yourself up about it. Like, kids are going to be kids. You can only do and tell them so much, so many times, and till you just go crazy and you just be like, fuck it, you know what, I'm just not finna deal with that shit. So you either clean it up yourself or you take all that shit away, which I'm gonna be doing again because it's just too much. But anyways, so that's that. I do have shorts on, so just know that. And yeah, so so I'm just basically gonna try to get rid of all this stuff and throw it away, because there's no reason to have it. Like, I'm just over it. And of course I might not get through the whole video, or even, I mean, I might not get done with all of this. I don't know how long it's gonna take. You know, going through it, but it might take an hour or two, who knows. But anyway, let's just get going. Feel like I'm already stalling. So this will be the pile that I get rid of. Get rid of pile, shred, and then I will keep my keep pile. Go sit down, I'm recording. Okay, well, you're making too much noise. Kids, oh my God. They just don't stop. Mines don't stop. But I'll tell you about that later. They could keep that. Yeah, so anyways, like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of all this stuff, and I'm tired of seeing it. Like, it's very overwhelming and stressful to have, to go through, to deal with, to look at. Like, So this is what I'll be doing all day until it's gone. So like I said, you probably won't see all of it, but you get the point. Even the miscellaneous stuff, I'll be I might do another video about the miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. But this is where we're at with it. It just feels so, like, you feel good when your house is clean and you're organized, and, you know, like, the place is smelling good and everything. Like, you know, like, I like that. That's what I like. You know, you could just chill and relax, turn on some music, light your candles, whatever the case may be. And yeah. I think I can shred all this. Keep that. So I have my 3 piles. Let me show you guys. So this is the, oh, sorry, it's blurry, keep pile. Put in the recycling and shred. switch those. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing while I quarantine. Other than that, I'm cooking, cleaning, yelling at kids. Woo! How fun, right? And that's my life. Homeschooling, that's my life. Let me see. So I'm gonna shred that. I'm getting rid of this. Half of this stuff I come across that's miscellaneous stuff. I don't even know where to go to, where it came from, whose it is. Like, that's how much stuff it be. Then I come across cute little stickers that I want to keep for the kids when they do their arts and crafts. Even though I shouldn't, because all they do is stick them on doors and beds and whatever else. And then I got to pick them off. So that's not fun. Books, just all kind of stuff. Like, it's just crazy. They don't take care of the books. Kids just, my kids don't. Guess I could keep that. Receipts. Receipts I usually shred unless it's something that I just bought and I need to take back. Because I like taking shit back like my grandmother. I don't know why. Sometimes I get annoyed by taking stuff back, but for the most part, I do. But, so yeah. That's that on that. Cords, I don't know what the hell this goes to. Half, like I said, half of this stuff I don't. I have no clue where it goes to or what it's for. So I'm just going to recycle it. If I can't find where it goes, the match to it. I hope you guys are organizing your things and not being hoarders. And I think I actually have more stuff that I tend to collect and keep. And it's really not by choice. Like, I don't feel like I'm a hoarder in that sense. But I do feel like with this, it looks like I'm a hoarder. But I used to be real good at getting rid of stuff. And now it's just like, no, we're not good at it. You could always do this, of course, on your spare time. Shit, when you bored. When your kids gone. Because you have to do it. Whatever the case may be. You do it. Hella receipts. Like, I'm not gonna be opening all these receipts. One time, I had some receipts folded because I fold all my receipts, which I told myself I wasn't going to do anymore because I ended up finding some money in there and I almost threw the damn receipt away. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't fold your receipts. Or don't put your money with your receipt, basically, because that's what I was doing. And I was finding money left and right. I hate these little Monopoly pieces from Safeway. They really be acting like you gonna win something. You ain't even win shit. 50 cents off this, $1 off of that. So I don't even play that. In McDonald's, I'll play theirs only because you win like food and shit, little food here and there. But other than that, I ain't got time. It's like playing the lotto. I have so much stuff that needs to be organized in my bathroom, closet. I gotta get rid of so much stuff. But, you know, all I can say is slow process is still a process. You know what I'm saying? You're still getting it done. And I told myself that, you know, I'm not going to try to do everything all in one day because it's just draining for me. It's draining and it's just overwhelming. And I used to try to do everything all in one day. Clean up the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, do this, do that. And it just wore me out. So I remember my therapist, because I've seen a therapist before and they're actually great. There's some good therapists out there. So if you need a therapist, you better check for one. But my therapist told me, she said, you're not on the clock, Shay. You don't have to do this, that, and the third all at once, all in one day. Like, take your time. Do a little here, do a little there. And it's true. You're not on a time limit. So, do it at your own pace and get it done. Period. I was going crazy. I felt like I had to do it like all in one day. You know, sometimes we can be hard on ourselves as mothers. I know I am. And for what? I do the best I can. In all aspects. So that's that on that. Coloring books, like just all kind of stuff. I think this is used. Yeah. That's not no good to us. Pencils. What I have, pens in here that I bought for school because I was going to college, of course. Not currently in college, but we're going to see what it do. Hopefully. I'm tired of school, though. So, stuff like pens and index cards pretty much is what's in here for school. My school stuff, you know, of course I keep that in this bag and then I'll put it up later. And I have some bins as well. You can also use bins, the big bins. I have one right here, but I don't feel like taking it down. But there's, you know, all kind of shapes and sizes of bins, and I use them to put my scarves in, purses, hygiene, you know, school supplies, whatever the case may be. You could use those too. I use them. They're very spacious and big, and they come in handy. So when I get my stuff organized, I'll actually be buying some more and then putting that stuff in there as well. It's just so convenient. You know, your stuff isn't scattered all over the place. You're not here looking for bills and then you're not there looking for bills or paperwork or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. It's good to get your kids because they'll be organized as well. You know what I'm saying? And they can find stuff fast and easy. Once again, another plug. I don't know what it goes to. My kids have, of course, you know, our kids go to school, they make a million pictures, and they want to bring them home, and then they come to school, not to school, sorry. Then they bring some from, then they make some at home or school, and they bring them home, and it's just like, here you are with more papers that you don't need. But what I do when I come across their artwork, I end up taking the stuff that is most valuable to me and most creative, and I'll keep that. So all the rest of the stuff is like, you know, scribble scrabble or a little picture here or whatever. Like, no, I want some real art, you know, and some real pictures, real things going on around here, and I'll keep that. It's just all kind of paperwork. Like, I'm telling you, after I get this all organized and shred and thrown away and cleaned, and oh, I'm never going through this again. Never. Never, 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 never. My back hurts. So this is the raw and uncut and blunt and real Shay. Like, there's no sugarcoat in this. I am who I am, and you see what you see, and you gonna get what I give you. And that's just that on that. I don't know how long these videos are supposed to be. Well, I guess it could be whatever you want it to be, however long you want it to be. I knew it was going to be longer than 20 minutes, though. I knew that. Especially if I, go through all of this while you guys are watching, which I probably won't. Because I basically just told you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and I'm going to get it done regardless. Today, it has to go. So, I'll stay on as long as I can. My back hurts. It needs to be cracked. Need somebody to crack it. Oh, and then sometimes I might let my kids shred. They like to shred stuff. That's helpful. You guys should let your kids shred. Like, I'll go through all the paper and then set aside the stuff I want to shred and then watch them shred it. And my shredder's little. It's not, you just put the paper in there. The kid can't stick their fingers in there or nothing. So that's good. However, it does reverse, go forward, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that'll be a good little job for them to do. Keep them occupied for a few minutes. Then I have to like really look at every little piece of paper because I be writing on all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. So I need this. I be wanting to see what's on here, what's on these papers before I get to throwing them in the recycling. I mean, who would really go through the recycling and look for somebody's paperwork? I mean, there's people out there that do it, so I don't think it's not. I wouldn't be going through nobody's bins looking for nothing. Not even no cans. That's just me. You got some crazy people out there that'll do it. I just write on everything. Like, I need to start writing all my stuff down in a notebook, a journal, a planner, something. Instead of writing on all these papers and letters and bills and like literally. What y'all been doing during this quarantine? We've been doing schoolwork, housework, bored as hell. Of course, all we do is watch TV, movies, play games, videos, and in here driving one another crazy. But mama was like, it's cleanup time today. So that's what we doing. We cleaning that. I'm cleaning up my room. Everything else clean. It's mama's turn. Folders. Of course, you can reuse those. I'm coming with some more videos too. Y'all just wait. It's coming soon. It's coming. You just gotta give me time. But it's coming. They're coming. This was like the perfect time to do this because it's spring. You know how they say you spring clean? In March and April. I don't know about May, but maybe, I guess. I just figure you do it when you do it. Shit. And I do it when I do it. Some of their stuff I do not want to get rid of. I'll be like, I don't want to get rid of this, but I can't keep everything. Like, I can't. And especially if it's about God, like a card or something like this picture Tyrone, my oldest son, made years ago. I be feeling bad, really bad when it comes to stuff about Jesus and God. I'll be like, am I going to get in trouble for throwing this kind of stuff away? But some stuff that's worth keeping, I'll keep. But you can't keep everything. Like Tony, my oldest twin, he made this. Of course, it had been through the ringer of himself as a little boy. This was too cute. He made a few of these, but it's all messed up. I don't like to keep stuff that's messed up. If it's tore, ripped, if it got stuff on it, if it's bruised up like a book, like I don't like it. It has to be in tip-top shape or decent. I'm very particular about my stuff. So, yeah. Has to be in good condition. Like one of the books that I had, it was, one of the books that I had was one of their books, but it was dirty. Like, no, that has to go. Coronavirus. Yeah. We ain't playing around here. And then a lot of stuff that they made, they're in kindergarten right now, about to go to first grade, but a lot of stuff that they made in preschool was like a bunch of baloney to me. The big stuff I kept, but the rest of that stuff was like, no. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. I'm a jokester when I want to be. I'm a jokester when I want to be. Look at me. See, y'all? You see that? You see that floor? I'm getting there. I'm going to be doing this all day if it takes me all day. Because it got to go. Now, here goes some of the miscellaneous stuff. This is the crap that I'm talking about. That'd be all over their room. You see that Capri Sun? Capri Suns and pencils and markers and toys. All kind of shit. Bullshit. So this is miscellaneous stuff. These are, of course, Chuck E. Cheese things that I keep organized, as you can see, so we can find them. And these are a bunch of pens and highlighters for school. I got them in a bag. Of course, that's my stuff, so you know it's in a bag. Books. Cards, all kind of stuff, but just miscellaneous shit, like I said. So I keep all that miscellaneous stuff in this bag. And then as I'm going on, you know, as I'm picking up stuff and sorting it and organizing it, I put all the miscellaneous stuff in here like this. These are a bunch of letter cards and shapes and flashcards for the boys that they need. I'll put them in there. What is it called? Phone case, waterproof. Put it in here. Arm brace. Put it in here. You know, it's just shit everywhere. So, little crown. Put it in here. Backpack. Put it in here. And then I told myself that I was gonna actually like the miscellaneous stuff. Like, I have a lot of erasers, a lot of pencils, like little gadgets and stuff that I can give their teachers. So, excuse me, they can use it for like when they have when they get prizes, they have a prize box and they can put the prizes in there, and they could pick from that or whatever. So I'm gonna give all this bullshit to them. Basically, because I don't need it. You see what it's doing here? Nothing. Sitting here, taking up space, driving me crazy, insane. Look, binders that they made in preschool. Raising a reader, because we read around here. Ain't no playing. Mama didn't raise no fool. Grandma didn't raise no fool for sure. Nana, by the way. Her name is Nana, a.k.a. Granny. Grandma. This is Tony. I don't know where Tommy's at. They just put stuff everywhere, and then it end up getting messed up, and I get mad, and yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't gain a lot of weight. Quarantine, we eating everything around here. Cows, chickens, candy, chips, cupcakes, whatever. But we gonna work it all off when it's over, don't worry. Y'all gonna be like, dang, that girl skinny? Yeah, I'm back. But anyway, yeah. So look, Valentine's Day bags, going to miscellaneous bag. 100 songs, Bible songs for kids. We need to jam that up. Look, it ain't even in there. I'm telling you, these kids don't put nothing back. We even got napkins. Who need a napkin? We got little earrings. We got pads. We got all kind of miscellaneous stuff. We got coloring books that they done tore up. Look, kids just don't take care of nothing. Look, this the back. Where the front cover at? What book? What cover? They didn't color it all in that thing. Little Lego magazines that we don't need. They don't look at the damn magazine anyway while they building, right? Gift bags. Put that in the miscellaneous box. Actually, I have a bag full of bags. Like party bags in a bag. And when I need to go to a party, I just grab a bag up out of there. Why go spend money on another bag when you already got them in your house? A planner from 1999. No, I'm just playing. 2015 though. That I never used. We'll put that in the miscellaneous box. I might just throw that away because, of course, it's not up to date. Unless I just want to scribble in it. Another bag. Put that in there. All kind of stuff. Tennis rackets. covers. Like, it's just shit everywhere. This is just ridiculous. I would say I'm embarrassed, but not really. It is what it is. This is, I'm telling you, you're going to get the real, raw, and uncut Shay. And blunt, if I didn't say that earlier. But yeah, so I hope you guys learned something new. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm going to continue to do this until it's done and attend to my children. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, comment, and let me know how you are spending your quarantine and how you organize things, and if you do. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.